Okay, so hello, welcome to a new live stream. So I guess the audio is working perfectly. Oh yeah, yes, it's working perfectly. Okay, so today, in today's live stream, I will be working on like a personal project that I worked on, I guess, more than a month ago or about 2 months ago. It was supposed to be for Ludum Dare Game Jam, but I had some things and I couldn't really participate in it fully, so I just started it and never finished it because I had some things. So this is why today we will be continuing that project and hopefully make a full game, and it will I will try to live stream all the parts of me working on it, because I don't work full time on games. So the time where I will be working on the game, I will be streaming, hopefully, if I have time. So let's go. So yeah, we are still using Stride Game Engine since it's our main game engine now. It's my main game engine, so this is why I use it. And okay, so let's see. Like you're seeing here, it's a staircase. You're gonna say why there is a staircase in here. One, because this game is more like a psychological game. It's you're just going on a stair, climbing up the stair infinitely. The stairs are infinite; they don't end. Like you just keep going and going and going, and it just don't end at all. The goal is that when you reach some point of the infinite stairs, a quote just pop-ups like a UI, and this is what will be working on today. It's the UI and the pop-up of those codes in game. These codes give you useful words like to for personal growth or something like that, or maybe something else more imaginary. But I will be thinking more about what quotes I could be using, and maybe you can give me some suggestion in this chat. So let's start. Okay, so let's see what do we have now. I guess yes, last time I finished the infinite staircase and I did some visual things. So now, as you can see, you can go, but it's not too much, just a little bit, and you can see down and up, just like that. So this game is controlled using the arrow keys because I didn't want to use virtual input to create for multiple type of keyboards, so I just used the arrow keys because all types of keyboard has arrow keys. So let's start. You just keep going. So this is the game now. You just keep climbing and climbing with nothing to reach. So yeah, I did add some ambient music in the background, and it gives a cool feeling to the game. So as you can see, there was a little bit of jittering. You know why? Because of the infinite staircase. What I am doing now is that this is the game player, I guess. Yes, this is the player. He just keep climbing the stairs, and when he reach this point of the stair, he go back again in his initial position. He's like just climbing and without stopping at all. So this is how the mechanics work. I will fix a little bit of that. There is some jittering when like teleporting to your initial position again, so that it feels infinite. But I do need to fix that, and I will try to fix that. But for now, let's just have a main game loop, because now we are just climbing the stairs. So I want also to add choices. Maybe I will add them, not 100%. Like he asks you a question, you choose what you want, and he give you a code or something for the choice you choose. So this is how we want to work with it. For the UI, I have two choices: either to use the UI system of Stride. I already used it. It's not that good and it's not that bad. It does what it needs to do. So, like, it's not like very advanced, but it works. It like does everything I need for a main menu or simple UI, like the UI you need, like any UI you need. You can make using the UI system of Stride. It's just not powerful enough. There is alternative, but they are not very documented, and it's and they are more they have a bit more features than the UI system of Stride, but they are also not very advanced. They just have more features than the UI system of Stride. One famous one is Mira UI. It has a lot of features, like everything you need for a game. So, but it's just code only. You cannot use it in the editor. If you want to use the editor for that, you will need to use the internal UI system in Stride. So let's see. First, I will try. I don't know what to choose. First, I will try to use Mira, I guess, and because I never used it, so it's the first time using it, and I might break my project. I will create a new project, try to set up Mira, and if it works, I will use it. If it doesn't work for me, I will probably just continue using the UI system of Stride. So let's start. First, let's just okay. Hello and welcome. Hey, what's up, Kati? Welcome to the stream. You are from Twitch? Yes. So yeah, I am now streaming both in Twitch and in YouTube. Welcome to the stream. So let's continue. We will just close this one for now, and we will just create a new Stride project in here. So we're just gonna start the editor, general and new. Let's just call it Mira UI test. Okay, so let's just select this and yeah, just keep everything. Just gonna change for DirectX 11 and let's start. Okay, so our project has started. It's pretty fast. I like that. Okay, so now it's loading. Okay, so it loaded. I really like the basic graphics in graphics compositor. A lot of graphical effects are being turned on. So this is what it looks like. Very good. You can modify this, make it better or worse, I don't know. You choose. Okay, so now let's just go and follow and set up this. Okay. So we want Mira for, there's a wiki in here. Let's see if it's going to work. And yeah, for adding references, external quick start tutorial. I think this one is for monogame. Is there something for Stride? I don't know. So I guess I will see in the samples in here. Miras.samples .layout sync.net. Okay. I heard they have something for Stride. Yeah, here it works for Stride. but like the setup for Stride, I don't know how to do that. Okay, so first let's just go to Visual Studio and download the needed libraries. Okay. So no, we don't need this. Did I download? I didn't have it yesterday. I guess I download because I needed to download some new libraries for like some new things inside Visual Studio. I think like I downloaded Copilot. Okay, there is a new update. Not now. So let's just continue working on this. Okay, so we do need to add to manage the package manager. And okay, so let's just browse in here and let's just search for Mira UI library. Okay, so and Xenco, no. Okay, so it's this one, right? Okay, and we only need to download that, I guess. Let's go in here and just go to quick tutorial. Okay, using Mira in the Stride game engine. Finally, okay, so there's a Mira.stride. Hello, welcome to a new live stream. Thank you for the follow in Twitch. So I guess now we are close to 10 followers in Twitch. Thank you. So dot stride, and it's this one. Yeah. Okay. Probably we don't need the other one, right? So we're just gonna uninstall this. Uninstall this. Okay. So let's just install Mira Stride, just like this. With some widget, add a new startup script, and okay, so it downloaded. Let's just create a new a new script called Mira renderer, I guess. Okay, so let's just put this in here and put this in here to make it easier to follow. Okay, so I just gonna choose this, and okay, so to make it easy to modify things. Okay, we just gonna add a new item, and they just call it, what do we call it? Mira render. Okay, Mira render, add. Okay, so internet class namespace Mira UI test. So we're just gonna make a public class, so we can access it. So public, not iPublic, so public class, and we're just gonna get a scene render base, and wait, I don't know what that, but I don't know this scene render. Oh, first I forgot, we need to include all the Stride libraries using Stride dot rendering, using Stride graphics. Actually, it's the first time of me using like the rendering and graphics classes. I mostly used only like core and games and just mathematics libraries in Stride and I just keep the default graphical graphics of Stride, and I never modified it. Like I did want to learn shaders, but since I know nothing about shaders, like I don't know GLSL or HLSL, I found the shaders of Stride a bit hard because they're using STSL, and so I asked how to learn them. The documentation was not helpful because I didn't have any shader like expertise. So when I asked, they told me that I asked them like another way, an alternative of the documentation. They just told me like having a good HLSL expertise is good, and I will do that. I will like learn HLSL at some point, maybe using Unity. I heard like they have a similar they do have their own shader language, but it's also based upon HLSL like STSL. I will do that, or I will learn DirectX, one of them. DirectX is the hard like one, but it's going to be a good learning experience. DirectX will be very helpful for learning graphical things or graphics in general, because since Stride is using DirectX mainly, it's its main graphical API. It will be helpful to learn DirectX, and it will help me contribute maybe in Stride. So let's just continue this, and okay, let's continue adding all the libraries we need. So we don't need this ones. Okay, this one. Using Stride.engine, using Stride.rendering, .compositing, and using Stride.games, using Stride.core. So we will follow this for the base, like we need to have a base in here, and then if we have a base like everything rendering, we can just make things on our own, like we did yesterday with the jitter physics engine. I followed the tutorial with the base, like setup and having the boxes collide with each other and collide with the ground and having a rigid body and everything. So after learning that, I just tested and I was able to put a simple ball controller in the jitter physics engine inside Stride. So we will do the same thing using for Mira. Okay, so let's just continue this. Okay, so Stride.core.mathematics, and using using render context is equal to Stride dot rendering dot render context, just like this. And we're just gonna add here, okay, so I forgot to add Mira. Using Mira and using Mira dot graphics 2D dot UI. I did want to have like something with 3D UI, some UI inside the inside the world, and I guess the default UI inside Stride have the possibility, but it's not very powerful, but it has the possibility. I never tested it. I guess the last time I tested it, it didn't work for me, but I saw some people working with it in the Discord, so I don't know if it's going to work 100% or no. So let's just continue this. Scene, render base, and this one. Okay, so that's it. Now we are just gonna create a private desktop. Which one is this? Oh, okay. So protected override void called initialize core. This one, base.initialize core, and we're just gonna add something like this mirror environment dot game is equal to game this dot services dot get service, and it's iGame. Okay, so just iGame. Okay, now we're just gonna create a grid is equal to new grid. Okay, and let's have it have a row spacing, row height, no, we need spacing is equal to 0. Oh no, it's 8. So 8. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Okay, so just have it in here, and column spacing is equal to 0. Okay, so let's just continue this. I can just copy, but I don't want. I like writing because I learn when I write. It's better. So the next time I can just set up the project on my own instead of following this. It's good. It's a good way to learn, actually. Dot add new proportion, and here we're just gonna have a proportion type auto. Proportion type, this one dot auto. Okay, so proportion. What did I do? Okay, so it's in here. I should probably just I'm just gonna copy this. Columns proportions dot add new. It's just the same, I guess. I don't know why they just have two of one thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna follow. If I found the problem, oh, because I guess it's 2 by 2, like they said, it's a 2 by 2 row. This is why they have two row proportions and 2 column proportions. Okay, so let's just continue this row proportion and another row proportions. Okay, so we're just gonna create a label var hello world is equal in here is equal to new label. id is equal to label, and text is equal to hello world. Okay, so we're just gonna add this one too. Add grid dot widgets dot add hello world. Okay,